In this lesson, you're going to learn not one, not two, but three pronunciations of this word. And also, as a bonus, we'll be comparing it with the pronunciation of this word. Hey everyone, welcome to English Right Now. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Roy, and I am a British English teacher, and I specialise in teaching a modern British RP accent and all things connected with British English. And in this lesson, we are looking at the three pronunciations of this word. And of course, we'll be comparing it to this one. So let's get started. Now, the first pronunciation of this word is what we call the strong form of. So it's that O vowel sound, the same vowel sound we see in sock, and V, which is a voiced sound. Now, to make sure you're making that sound correctly, put your finger here and you should feel a vibration. Now, the first thing that causes a lot of confusion with this word is the fact that that F is pronounced V. So even though the word is written O-F, it is pronounced of. Now I go into far more detail about how to make the individual sounds on my course, The Ultimate British Pronunciation Guide, but I'll talk about that more later on in the video. So the strong form pronunciation of this word is of. Now, we will use the strong form when we really want to emphasize it or we want to say it on its own. If you asked a British English native speaker, how do you say this word? They will say of, because they are pronouncing the word on its own. However, in natural speech, this word is very rarely stressed or emphasized. So that brings us on to pronunciation 2 for the weak form. Now, the weak form of this word is of. So we use the schwa, and again, that F is pronounced V. So if we compare the strong form of and the weak form of. It's all about the vowel sound between the strong and the weak form. Now, if you're wondering what the schwa is, it is that sound, that sound, and it is probably the most important sound in British English. I've made a video all about it, and you can watch it somewhere here, potentially, probably here. I think it's here. We'll go with here, hopefully. If not, I'll put it in the description. So, as I said, we use the weak form of this word, of. And you might have even heard me say the weak form of this word, not the weak form of this word, in a natural flowing conversation. Let me give you some examples and then I'll give you some practice sentences. I'm scared of spiders. I am scared of spiders. I am afraid of spiders. I hate spiders. I really hate spiders. It's nothing personal. I just hate them. And mushrooms. But I'm not scared of mushrooms. Maybe a little bit. But listen to it again. I'm scared of spiders. I'm afraid of spiders. It's the weak form because we're not stressing that word. This word is not the most important word in that sentence. A box of apples. A bottle of water. A pack of cards. I'm proud of you. In all of those examples, I pronounced OF as of. So what I want you to do now to practice the pronunciation of this word is repeat some sentences after me. We'll go with 3. Repeat after me. I'm scared of spiders. I'm scared of spiders. I'm scared of spiders. Okay, now say it at the same time as me. I'm scared of spiders. I'm scared of spiders. I'm scared of spiders. Okay, sentence number 2. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Okay, now say it at the same time. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Okay, and sentence number 3. Repeat after me. I approve of it. I approve of it. I approve of it. Okay, now say it at the same time as me. I approve of it. I approve of it. I approve of it. Practice those sentences over and over again. But now let's move on to the third pronunciation of this word. And this word can simply be pronounced as a schwa. So let's bring in one of Britain's favourite drinks. This is tea, and it is a cup of tea. A cup of tea. However, I can pronounce a cup of tea as a cup of tea. A cup of tea. A cup of tea. So I simply pronounce that word, that OF word, as a cup of tea. a cup of tea. So what's the rule? Well, when the word spelled OF is followed by a consonant sound, we can drop the V when it is followed by a consonant sound. Earlier on when I said I'm afraid of spiders, I could have also said I'm afraid of spiders. Afraid of spiders. A pack of cards. A bottle of water. A box of matches. A box of matches. A box of matches. So if the word after this word starts with a vowel sound, it's of, because that v acts as a linking sound between the schwa and the next vowel sound. It makes it easier. If I say box of apples without the v sound, it sounds a little bit awkward. A box of apples. A box of apples. There's a slight break there, and it's more comfortable to use the v sound. However, if this word is followed in a natural conversation by a consonant sound, we can drop the v sound. Some people still pronounce it, but in some cases you can drop the v. So here are the rules very quickly. As a word on its own, or when we emphasize it, we use the strong form of. More commonly, we use the natural form, the weak form of. And if that word is followed in a natural conversation by a word that starts with a consonant sound, we can drop the v sound. Now, I mentioned earlier about my course, The Ultimate British Pronunciation Guide. Now, in this lesson, we're looking at a strong form versus a weak form. And that is one thing that I look at on my course, but of course we go into far more depth about the individual sounds, how to make them, the connected speech, and so on, to make sure that you can master a modern British RP accent. Now, obviously, I only open my course up a few times every year, so I can really give attention to the students. So if you want to learn more about the course, please do send me a message in the comments, and I'll let you know when it's next open. But now let's compare it to that other word. So this word is off. So we use that unvoiced f sound. O, f, o, f. So this word is off, whereas this word is normally not emphasized. We normally use the weak form. But first of all, let's compare this with the strong form of this word. Off, of, off, of. They both have that same o vowel sound that we see in the word sock. However, we would normally say off, of, off, of. So both of the sounds, the vowel sound and the consonant sounds in this word and the weak form of this word are completely different. So listen to this sentence containing both the weak form of this word and this word. I'm proud of you for taking the day off. I'm proud of you for taking the day off. So this word is normally pronounced off, and this word is most commonly pronounced of. Off, of. However, as an isolated word, it sounds a little bit closer because they both have the same vowel sound, because it is the strong form of. So for today, I just want to say thank you very much for watching this lesson. If you did enjoy it, please do like it, subscribe, follow, do all those things. And also let me know in the comments anything else you would like to see on this channel. But from me today, all it leaves me to say is thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next lesson.